Aita for taking all my mom's photos from my dad's house and asking his new wife why it's any of her business? My dad got married last month, and his wife moved in about a week after the wedding. They had been in a long-distance relationship for 3 years. I, 17M, still live at home for now, but I plan to move out this summer. As soon as she moved in, she told my dad she didn't want any photos of my mom around the house. She said this was her home now, and she couldn't feel comfortable building a life there with my mom's memories on display. She also said she needed to feel like she was his wife, not just his second wife. So, the photos came down. My dad planned to store them away, but he told me I could take whatever photos I wanted since, according to him, they would just gather dust anyway. So, I took them all. Not just a few, not just my favorites, all of them. My grandparents are keeping them safe for me. At first, my dad's wife didn't seem to care. But when she realized I was taking every single one, she suddenly had a problem. She asked me why I was taking all of them, and I asked her why it bothered her so much. She said she understood taking a couple, but taking all of them felt like a giant FU to her. She also seemed uncomfortable with the fact that I couldn't stand the idea of leaving the rest in storage. I told her it sounded like she was planning to throw them out the second no one was looking. She got pissed and said I was insulting her. That's when I snapped and asked her why it was any of her bloody business and who she thought she was to tell me what I could and couldn't do. My dad stepped in and reminded her that he did say I could take whatever I wanted. She responded that she hadn't expected me to take all of them. Then she got upset that I cursed at her and said I was rude for acting like she had no right to be involved, as if she wasn't part of the family now. She's still annoyed, still feels like my decision was a deliberate FU to her, and still insists I was out of line for the way I spoke to her.